Hi guys, let's do another English practice. Today the article's name is 2050 Weather Forecast Predicts Crisis for Japan. It was posted August 6th, 2026. The level advanced. Some vocabularies consecutive, happening one after another. Emission, the production and release of gases, especially those that are bad for the environment. Prohibit, to refuse to allow something under a law, rule. Heat stroke, a medical condition caused by spending too long in high temperatures, with symptoms that include a fever and unconsciousness. Supervise to watch and control a task or activity. Fossil fuel such as coal, gas, and oil. Okay, let's move on to the reading. A Japanese organization has produced a weather forecast for the year 2050 that predicts August temperatures over 40 degrees for much of the country. Stay at home. Orders between 11 a.m. and 30 p.m. Food shortages and stronger typhoons. Produced by the Japan Climate Leaders Partnership together with NHK and other groups. The news style video is an updated version of a weather forecast for 2050 that was made by the World Meteorological Organization in 2014. The 2014 video predicted that by the summer of 2050, there would be over 50 consecutive days of temperatures at 30 degrees Celsius or higher in Tokyo. However, this has already happened. In 2023, there were 64 consecutive days at those temperatures. In the new video, a fictional forecast is given for August 8, 2050 that is based on expert predictions of what will happen if greenhouse gas emissions continue at the present rate. The forecast predicts temperatures of 40 degrees or higher at 157 locations between Hokkaido in the north of Japan and Kyushu in the southwest. Child care centers and kindergartens are closed because of the extreme heat, and outdoor activities and farm work are prohibited. The forecaster says so many people are experiencing heat stroke in Tokyo that it may take ambulances over an hour to arrive after an emergency call. The forecaster also says that a typhoon powerful enough to tear roofs of houses in approaching the island of Shikoku in western Japan. Professor Seira Imori of the University of Tokyo, who supervised the video, said that the 2050 weather forecast was made to encourage the discussion of solutions for the problem of global warming. He said that global warming must be stopped, and he hoped that the video would help to speed up society's move towards freedom from fossil fuels. Okay, it was a hard text to me understand, but let's go to the discussion. What are your thoughts on the weather forecast for 2050? I found that news worrying, but it's good that they made this predict now and to cause some movement in the population and the governments. Yeah. What are your biggest concerns when it comes to climate change? My biggest concern is, I think, maybe is the fossil fuels that is harmful for our planet. Uh, I would like that in some years the most of people wore electric car. So I think it would help a lot the world. Yeah. Do you think most people take climate change seriously enough? I don't think so. I think the people uh, think that it's more related with the government. Yeah. Are you hopeful that efforts to stop climate change will be successful? I'm not so helpful, but I think that nowadays we started with electric cars, and I think that can help us in the future. Yeah. How would you rate your government's efforts to fight climate change? Very bad. Here in Brazil, I've never heard some movement related with that. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to the further discussion. Has your country had many extreme weather events in the past few years? Sure. Here in Brazil, we suffered a lot with that. Happened a lot of extreme weather, and that is a consequence about our actions. Yeah. How have you how have weather patterns changed where you live over your lifetime? I feel that it's getting worse. Like in the summer, each year is hotter than before, and yeah, and that is dangerous for our health. Yeah. Are the effects of climate change already being felt in your country? We are already feeling that changing. The summer is hotter. Mainly this year, the winter is colder than before. So yeah. What parts of your country will be worst affected by climate change? I think in the north of Brazil that there is much hotter and always is hotter and with uh, more Celsius degrees it will be worse for them. I live in the south, so here the climate is a little bit better in that question. Yeah. Why do you think action on climate change has been so slow? Because the societies are used uh, to this life where we consume a lot, and we have many cars that affect the climate, the manufacturers. Yeah, I think it has a lot of factors that has been building along a time, and it's hard to just change something like that. Yeah. Okay, we have finished that lesson. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one.